It's getting interesting now. Mike Bloomberg has qualified to hit the debate stage. He has surged to third in the national rankings for the Democratic nominee for president. He's got a lot of progressives a little bit uptight. There have been a lot of attacks coming out here recently, with Mike's own words coming back to so-called bite him in the old canister. But this is what the nomination season is all about. So bring it on. I have recently, through my support behind Mike Bloomberg, because I think that he will be the better candidate to face Donald Trump in the fall. I think his record as New York mayor and the fact that he is a pull him up by his bootstraps type of guy. He was an unemployed banker in his 30s. And everybody knows he's worth well over 50, 60 billion dollars. That's the kind of person I think can take on the capitalist Donald Trump. I do not think that Bernie Sanders at this day and age, at this time, as a socialist and a proponent of socialism, is the man to take on Trump. Now, I know a lot of progressives don't want to hear me say that, and they do not like Mike Bloomberg for a variety of reasons. And I respect that. And I also respect the fact that if you believe that your candidate is the man to be the nominee, that you say that and you support him wholeheartedly. And if you have some dirt or some things that the other candidates need to answer to, bring it. And I'm not all about talking about playing nice, playing into Trump's hands. President Donald Trump has proven that no matter what you do on your side, Donald Trump is going to be Donald Trump. So you can't worry about that. If you want Bloomberg to answer for stop and frisk, ask him about stop and frisk. If you don't like his answers on that, ask him again. If you think Bernie Sanders is a socialist, tell him he's a socialist and why you think that that's not what's good for America. Because Bernie will have to answer that. Bloomberg's going to have to answer that. If you think Joe has some dealings in the Ukraine that needs to be dealt with and handled and talked about, ask him about it. If you think that Biden is not energetic enough, don't really want the nominations, not doing everything that he can do as far as his campaign to get himself ready to win a nomination and face Trump, bring it to him. Talk to him. This is how you get your candidate, the candidate, ready for the fall election season. Because trust me, Donald Trump is coming at you both barrels. He's going to come at you with some truths. He's going to come at you with some lies. He's going to come at you with everything. And you got to be ready. And so this notion of let's play nice, let's not bring up this and let's not talk about that is a recipe for disaster. I personally think that if Bernie would have drilled Hillary Clinton about those emails, instead of saying we don't care about your damn emails, she would have been a better candidate, or not the candidate. But we'll never know. Bernie was too nice, and Hillary was ill prepared for what came up in the fall. Can't make that same mistake again. So if you got something on Mike Bloomberg, bring it to him. Got some reservations about Bernie Sanders, bring it to him. Amy, Mayor Pete, Ted, Tom, whoever's running, come at him, get them ready. And if at the end of this process we haven't decided amongst these candidates, then we'll go to the convention and we'll let them fight it on the floor. And I'm not one who think that we're going to have somebody emerge from that process, battered and bruised and unable to fight. I'm of the mindset that somebody's going to come out of that battle tested and ready to go. And face perhaps one of the cleverest politicians in a while. Say what you want about Donald Trump, but he is number 45.